Your Country 1039 KGRT, Miss Gabby Barrett, and Pick Me Up.
Time now for the question of the day.
Yes, it is that time of the day where we basically, I ask you a question and you answer it. Yeah, it's our question of the day time. And this one is actually pretty interesting because I know people that go on both sides of this particular subject. Because some doctors say wearing shoes or slippers in the house is a good thing, and not just because it can help avoid accidents or injuries, but because it's better for the health of your feet. So basically, you may know that person, you may be that person, I'm not, but as soon as you get in the house, shoes come off, right? Yep, I know someone who is like that. He's so comfortable in my house. When he comes over, he takes his shoes off right away. So, yeah, some people just don't like the shoes on in the house, But other experts point out that wearing shoes in your house means that you are dragging dirt and germs all over the place. And I will say this, I do like my shoes on in the house. And I did have a pair of shoes that had a tendency to pick up rocks and stuff. So that would apparently drop them all over. And then in the middle of the night, when you find that one rock in the middle of the bathroom, yeah, that's not so much fun, that's for sure. But no, if it comes down to it, where do you stand? Shoes in the house or no shoes in the house? I'm a shoes in the house kind of guy. It's just the way that I am. But I do know of quite a few people that as soon as they open up that door into the living room, shoes fly off and they are set and ready to go until they have to put their shoes on. Or hopefully they remember to put them on when they leave the house. I know a few people like that too. So where do you stand? That is our question of the day. Shoes in the house or no shoes in the house? Go ahead and let me know your answers for that one on our Zia Comics hotline, Zia Comics text line, 575-523-KGRT. We are up on our social media pages right now. You can leave comments on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. But let me know your answers to our question of the day. Where do you stand? Are there shoes in the house or no shoes in the house? Yep, that's the question right there. And quite literally, I do know somebody that if they didn't want shoes on at all ever, if they did have to wear shoes, they wouldn't. Outside, out walking around, going for a hike, the whole thing like that, that'll happen. So where do you stand on this controversial subject of shoes inside the house or outside? Or I should say no shoes in the house or shoes inside the house. Where do you stand on that question? Once again, you can go ahead and give me a call with those answers on the Zia Comics hotline and text line 575-523-KGRT, or you can go ahead and leave the comments on our social media pages as well. In the meantime, let's go ahead and kind of check out what is going on in and around the world today. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I was sad news today because one great comedian from the 80s. I used to watch a lot of stand-up comedy in the 80s, all those great specials that used to be up on HBO. My dad and I used to watch those a lot, but I was just very sad to find out that comedian Judy Tenuta has passed away at the age of 72. She was fighting ovarian cancer and unfortunately lost that battle. But Judy was one of the more, how do I put this, unique comedic voices in the 80s. If you look her up, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about when you get to her delivery. I also saw that Sylvester Stallone is once again wearing his wedding ring now that he and his wife, Jennifer Flavin, have reconciled. What's he going to do about that whole tattoo debacle thing? I wonder. Also, it looks like Jada Pinkett Smith is planning to write a memoir that will detail her complicated marriage to Will Smith. Perhaps we might even get to the slap heard around the world from last year. That is expected to be out in the fall of 2023. Good luck for Will on that one. And this is just cracks me up. This is a case of instant karma. There was a teen who stole the world's hottest gummy bear from an Odessa, Texas pharmacy and immediately ran back into the store in a cold sweat and grabbed an iced tea from the cooler and fell to the floor. The teen's friend, of course, paid for the tea at least before they left, but they didn't pay for the gummy bear. But I think, like I said, instant karma. Oh, trust me, they paid for the gummy bear. I will stay away from Little Nitro on that one. And yeah, I just got a text message says, I'm a shoes on guy until Goathead season. Then it's shoes off. Yeah, I can see that one. Those ones are a whole lot of fun. Gracie used to bring those in every once in a while. And yeah, you find one of those in the middle of the night, and that is just no fun at all. Like I said, I just happen to get a bunch of rocks. Mom says shoes in the house. Absolutely. It's probably where I get it from. But yeah, I am definitely a shoes in the house person. But what about you? Like I said, there's a lot of people, as soon as they get in the door, shoes come off and they are set for the day. So what's your opinion? Where do you stand? Shoes in the house or no shoes in the house? Go ahead and let me know your answers. Once again, you can always call me or text me on the Z Comics hotline or text line 575-523-KGRT, or just go ahead and leave your comments on our social media pages, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. That is our question of the day. Where do you stand? Shoes in the house or no shoes in the house? That is our question of the day.